Today's first video is on five-finger patterns, the precursor to scales, and what I first teach even young students to do when they're learning finger differentiation. In other words, which one is 2 and 4 and 3 and 5, and when they're learning to play legato at the keyboard. It's really hard for the first few weeks until they master the dexterity needed, but after they do that, then they love playing it. So we're going to start on C with right hand, thumb on C, and we're going to step up, step down, skip up, skip down, and then play a C major triad at the end. So it sounds like this. Now I often go really slowly with that skipping part at first because it takes kids quite a while to learn how to find the right notes with the right finger, and it's also really difficult to play that triad at first, especially with small hands. So you can go super slowly. And sometimes you might need to play 5 and 1 and then try to put finger 3 down before they master this. And they'll have to play that triad a lot before it becomes easy. So again, the fingers are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 5, 3, 1, and then 1, 3, 5 together. Now it's exactly the same pattern in left hand in terms of the pitches going up and then going down. The only difference is because of our bilateral symmetry, the fingers are different. So we're going to start with left hand pinky on C. So the finger numbers are 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 1, 3, 5, and then 5, 3, 1 together. After a few weeks of practice, some kids really enjoy putting hands together. It can be a really big challenge too, but it looks and sounds like this. So once you've mastered at least hands alone, starting on C, then we're going to move to G, which is a fifth higher. And it's another one that only uses white keys, so it's very easy to play. It feels the same because you're using the same fingers. The only difference is you're starting on G. And it doesn't matter which G you play at. So likewise, left hand will start with pinky on G. Then we move up another fifth, and we land on D. Now I like to call D a hamburger key because it's all white keys except the middle finger is on a sharp or a black key. So the letters are D, E, F sharp, G, and A. Fingers are the same. So you never play F because instead you're playing F sharp. Left hand, pinky 5 on D. It's still third finger on F sharp with no F. Then we go up another fifth, and we land on A. A is another hamburger key. So the letters are A, B, C sharp, no, instead of C, D, and E. Left hand 5 on A. We go up a fifth, and we have E. I call E a double hamburger. Fingers 2 and 3 are going to be on the black keys. So the letters are E, F sharp, G sharp, A, B. 5 on E, 4 and 3 are on your black keys. Now here's where I like to do some opposites, because I think it helps you remember, even though I'm kind of skipping way ahead in the circle of fifths. So E goes white, black, black, white, white. So E flat, so we take E and we go down a half step to the black key, is black, white, white, black, black. So your 4 and 3 are on G, F and G, and your other notes are on black keys. Now this is not at all the fingering for the scale that's to come later on, but it will teach kids the E flat major triad. Then with right hand, thumb on E flat, 2 and 3 on F and G, and then A flat and B flat. Now, going back to where we were with E, we go up a fifth to B. B is just an oddball. There's no way around that. You have B, 2 black keys, C sharp and D sharp, E, and then thumb on F sharp. It feels really awkward, so you need to slide in towards the fall board in order to get short thumb up there on the black key. Right hand will need to slide in a little bit to get pinky on that F sharp. So our letters are B, C sharp, D sharp, E, F sharp. Now B oddball also has its opposite. So we were white, black, black, white, black. Now we're going to go to B flat. Give it a flat tire so you go down a little bit. B flat, C, D, E flat, and F. So black, white, white, black, white. Okay, so starting back with B, we go up a fifth to F sharp. F sharp is almost all black except for the B. And you'll see left hand's going to play B with 2 and right hand's going to play B with 4. So your bottom fingers, thumb and pinky, are on F sharp. So black, 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 white, black. Or F sharp, G sharp, A sharp, B, C sharp. And then your triad is all black keys. Now the opposite of F sharp is F. I know we're going a really strange way, zigzag all across the circle of fifths, but that's okay. So we had black, 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 white, black. Now we're going to have white, 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 black, white. So F, G, A, B flat, C, and just a white key triad. Let's make sure I haven't forgotten where we're at. So now, going from F sharp, we'll go to C sharp. It is kind of an Oreo. It's black, black, white, black, black. And it's spelled C sharp, D sharp, E sharp. Looks like F, but it's E sharp. F sharp, G sharp. We have done, I think the only one we haven't done is A flat. A flat major is like C sharp, which is also known as D flat. We could have spelled that one differently too. It's D flat, E flat, F, G flat, A flat. Same notes that I just showed you, just written differently. So A flat looks and feels the same way. It is also black, black, white, black, black. A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E flat. So kids will enjoy learning those 5-finger patterns in part because then they can take simple tunes that they know in one key and play it in another. Or so it can be their first foray into transposition.